My name is Luis Cataldi. I work with Epic Games as the education evangelist. So I get to travel around the world, visiting universities and helping everyone to learn Unreal Engine, and professors to help teach Unreal Engine, and students to become proficient and capable and do amazing work. EVA was great. It was a fantastic opportunity to come to Argentina and participate in this conference and come back. I was born in Argentina many, many years ago, but I haven't been back in a very, very long time, 40-some years. And to come to EVA and participate and bring Unreal Engine here. We just built a game from beginning to end. It took about 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. And we built it from the very beginning using a little bit of C++, some blueprints. And we built an endless runner game with assets that we brought from the Unreal Marketplace, all for free with the engine. And I think the audience, maybe 180 people or so, really enjoyed it. I spoke very slowly, and everyone had a great time, I think, watching a game come together in this amazing tool. Oh, it's great. My father's from Buenos Aires. He was born and raised, so I called him the other night. I've got my prima's here, my cousin, and my aunt, and so they made a nice asada, and I ate too much, and it was fantastic to see everyone, and to be able to come back and bring Unreal Engine here and to participate in EVA was a fantastic experience. There's an explosion, and one of the most amazing things about Unreal Engine is that we open source the engine. And now everyone has access to this amazing tool set that just a few years ago used to cost people $500,000 just to be able to access this amazing tool. But in March of last year, we open sourced the engine. So now developers, not only in the United States, but in Latin America and in Argentina, people can go to the website and download this amazing tool, start to learn it and start making games in this very powerful tool. So that's one of the greatest privileges of my job, is to be able to come here and to share this tool with this community of just passionate, hungry game developers, and to show them that it's not very difficult. And one of the most amazing things about Unreal Engine is that we don't just expose the tool, but 100% of the source code is there. So you can dig in, and if you don't like the way that we do things, you can change it and do your own things. And so it creates, I think, an amazing opportunity for developers who are hungry and passionate, like I see the Argentinians are about game development, to grab a hold of this amazing tool set and to do amazing things, and to bring it not only to Argentina, but to the world. It's easier to create a video game, no doubt. I think the biggest barrier, because the software is accessible. The hardware is not really that inaccessible. If you have a gaming computer, you can make video games. And I think still it's a little difficult to jump into a market. Working with Google or working with Amazon or working with Apple is still not the easiest thing in the world with working with Valve. But I think that the barriers to that are less strict as they used to be when you were strictly working with the console markets with Microsoft and Sony. So it's definitely become easier, and mobile has changed that, I think, quite a bit. And Unreal Engine is a great tool for mobile development as well. It takes this amazing power of 3D and it brings it to the mobile platform. So it's just a matter of learning. I think learning is one of those things that is a personal commodity. How much time do I want to spend learning how to harness the power of this tool? And it's just a matter of personal investment. We spend a tremendous amount of time making the videos and learning resources for people to be able to harness that power. EVA brings exposure. I think that's one of the most important things. You get to see the people next to you and what they're working on, and it brings people like us here, so that that you can sort of see what we did today, that something like Unreal Engine isn't something that's far away that you can't reach, so that by bringing us here and building a game in front of 180, 200 people, hopefully makes everyone in that room realize, well, I can do that, It's not a distant thing. It's not an American thing. It's, you know, it's here. I can do it tomorrow. I can do it tonight. Why not? It's available to me. There's nothing stopping me but me. So just do it. I'm a PC gamer, so I like to play on the PC because I can always change it around and get a new graphics card or mess around with the PC. I like the consoles too, but I like my PC. And I think one of the greatest opportunities, because of a tool like Unreal Engine, is that, you know, in many cases, we look at a device like this, and in many cases and many times we use this like a book, right? We use it in a really linear format, but this is not a linear tool. And if you think about the way we as humans do things, when we go to the refrigerator and we open the door, we don't choose what we're going to eat from the top shelf to the bottom shelf. And we don't go get dressed from the left side of our closet to the right side of our closet. We don't go to the store and buy things from aisle 1 to aisle 12. Yet, so much of what we think about is linear. Well, tools like Unreal Engine provide us with the ability to become non-linear with devices like this. So not only is it amazing for games, but it's an amazing non-linear storytelling device. It's an amazing tool that not only creates opportunity for games, but opportunity for design and opportunity for visual storytelling. And that can be done in the context of a game in an amazing way. And I think that the opportunity to innovate has never been greater, because the cost is just your own thinking. So I think it's an amazing opportunity to not just make what that guy's making and not just make what this guy's making, but to think about what the future really should be with these devices that are not linear, so that I don't just have to make it into a book or to a linear experience. I know that's a long answer to a simple question, but that's where my passion is.